What a disgraceful performance that was. Newcastle get absolutely annihilated 4-1 at home to Bournemouth, who are deserved winners at St James's Park. From minute one, we were the second best team on that pitch. We were shite. Every single player on that pitch had a nightmare performance. Apart from Tonali, and I think Dubravka, maybe one of the goals he could have done better, but he pulled off some great saves. Two one-on-ones that he had to deal with. Did well at corners. Tonali was all over the place in regards to winning the ball. He was winning everything here, there, and everywhere. But I mean, we started off. It screamed like the first half of the season. Every single player made the wrong choice every time. A run was made, didn't pass it. Passed it when runs weren't being made. Everyone's sloppy. Fabian Schär summed it up. The first thing he did, got on the pitch, passed it on the edge of his area to Bournemouth, who had a shot. Dan Burn was all over the defence was just an embarrassment. Hall was terrible. Livramento was terrible. It was a hard watch. Really, really was a hard watch. We scored a corner. Isak was... When you're not getting service as a striker, the good strikers will always go look to get the ball. So every time that we got the ball in a good area, Isak wasn't there. He was on the right wing, he was on the left wing, he was in centre midfield. Where he wasn't is where he should be. And so he was part of the problem. Bruno was one to blame for one of the goals. He was shocking. Joelinton was just, regular Joelinton, but he was okay. But it was a really tough watch. And that's sort of, let's be honest, turning around all competitions would have been fantastic. So I'm not going in too hard. But getting embarrassed at home by Bournemouth. Hat-trick for bloody Justin Cliver, who's having a good season, but he's not that good. Christ almighty. His hat-trick goal, his third goal, was an absolute banger. I thought Bournemouth were great. I thought they were really, really good. They were down to bare bones when it came to their team. I thought Semenya was absolutely sensational. I thought that, obviously, Clivert played well. I thought Kirkes, who scored the fourth goal, he is absolutely amazing as well. Murphy's shit. He had a terrible game. And it was just really, really disappointing. Lack of energy, lack of any sort of cohesion in the team. And we come crashing back down to earth. Where we go from here, I think the team will get back on their feet and we'll get back to winning ways sooner rather than later. It's a great time to lose because it's another thing to go to the board and go, we need more players. We need better defenders. We need another striker. We need a freaking right winger. There's not Jacob Murphy or Miguel Almiron. Whether we get them or not, we don't know, thanks to the spending rules. But absolute shambles, one of the worst performances of the season. We were deserved losers. What I will say is the referee was shocking. The referee had a really, really bad game. They should have had players booked way earlier than they were. They were giving fouls that weren't, booking players when they should have. Eventually, I thought the referee was really, really poor. Didn't let the game flow very well at all, so I thought he was shit. But that's not the reason why we lost. We were terrible. Hopefully that's our blip in the road. We get back on it because I'd love Champions League football, but maybe that's a stretch too far.